6:05 here on your Monday. We do have an update right now on a heartbreaking story we've been following for more than 36 hours. Tributes have been pouring in overnight for former UMD hockey player and Hibbing native Adam Johnson. Johnson died in what's being described as a freak accident on the ice over the weekend in England. And in just a few hours, UMD coach Scott Sandlin will speak about the Bulldogs' former assistant captain. The 29-year-old forward for the Nottingham Panthers died Saturday when a skate blade cut his neck. The Panthers said in a statement they're devastated. A former UMD teammate described Johnson as someone with a contagious smile that could fly like the wind on the ice. Mark DeCenzo coached Adam in high school on the Hibbing Chisholm team.
I'll never forget him as a player and some of the great plays that he made, and some of the great things he did to make the team successful. But like I said, I think I appreciate him more as an individual, and like I say, it was a joy to coach.
So shocking, so sad. People are remembering Adam by putting their hockey sticks outside of their doors this morning. On social media, they're sharing photos with the hashtag #SticksOutForAdam.
Yeah, certainly thinking of his family, friends, and loved ones this morning. Right now, people in Lewiston, Maine and nearby communities are returning to work and school for the first time since last week's deadly mass shooting. This morning, 3 victims are still in the hospital. In the last 24 hours, people turned to their faith and each other to find a way forward. At the 2 sites where the gunman opened fire, people have been leaving flowers, balloons, signs, and notes.
It's my hometown. I've lived here forever. So I just needed to be here. I don't even have words. I think we're all in shock. And the worst part is I can't do anything but be here.
So on Friday, police found the gunman dead. His family says his mental health rapidly declined in recent months, and reports show police were aware of the threats that he recently made.
New details this morning about President Biden's visit to Minnesota this week. We don't know what city he's going to be in, but we're told he's going to visit a family farm on Wednesday as part of a tour to highlight investments in rural areas. He'll be joined by Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack. The Minnesota state flag is getting a makeover, and now you have less than 24 hours if you want to submit a design of your own. The state's deadline for public submissions is tonight at 11:59 p.m. Each applicant can submit up to 3 ideas. Unless rejected by the legislature, the new emblems will be become official on April 1st.
With Thanksgiving just weeks away, a rise in bird flu cases has turkey farmers across the state on high alert this morning. There are new outbreaks just this month confirmed in 5 counties, including Becker, Blue Earth, Candy, Ojai, Meeker, and Redwood. This outbreak, which started back in spring of 2022, has killed 4 million birds, and experts say another 350,000 could die this month alone. Now, the virus is mostly spread by migratory bird droppings, and this time it was found in 2 backyard flocks and 9 commercial farms. According to federal rules, they have to be entirely eliminated, which is a big hit for farmers.
That's their business, that's their income, but it's also part of their heart because that's their passion. So it can make a really large impact on their mental health.
Now, Minnesota is the top turkey producer in the country. Right now, the supply is still stable and safe to eat.
Starting today, the historic 3rd Avenue Bridge in Minneapolis is finally back open for the first time since December of 2020. Bus and vehicle traffic just reopened in the last few hours. Pedestrian use opened about 48 hours ago. City leaders and neighbors celebrated with a special ribbon cutting. The 105-year-old bridge over the Mississippi closed for restoration more than 2 years ago.